So just speaking to the mic.
Yeah. Okay. We ready to go? Yeah, that's right. I mean, it looks.
Good.
It looks as best
Yeah.
as it's gonna get. Guys, can you give me a little bit of sound, please?
People like real.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Authentic.
Just a second. I need to
Check.
volume.
Hello.
Okay. Yeah. Keep going. I need the sound.
Hello, hello.
Sound test.
Hello,
Check.
hello.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2.
1, 2, 3. 4.
Yeah. Perfect.
Take a breath.
Yeah. Fantastic. Okay. So we're recording, and now we're going live in 5.
Hi, Aldwyn Altuney here, and as we know, there's been a lot of fear around the coronavirus. We have a doctor here from the Gold Coast who is going to dispel some myths for you and share why the panic that we have out there is actually making people more sick and what we can do about it. Hello, Dr. Meer, welcome.
Thank you so much, Aldwyn. Thank you for having me.
Now, you've seen over 2,000 patients since you've been, just since in the last 3 months, since coronavirus has come about, since December 1, 2019. The last 3 months you've seen over 2,000 patients, and what are you noticing in your clinic?
I'm noticing that people are coming in very, very scared of what this coronavirus.
Bring it back to you. It's already mic'd up.
Oh,
This is
okay,
only
gotcha.
for you.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. All right.
Go for it.
Yes.
So I've been noticing people coming into the clinic extremely scared and anxious about what this coronavirus means for them, what it means for their family, what it means for the world. And I think people should really take the time to not think so much and to take the time to relax. Because most people are coming in with anxiety in their voices, fear in their faces, tremors in their bodies, and they're not breathing deeply. So that's one simple thing that you can do to really reduce the impact that this fear has on your body.
Yes, absolutely. And we've been told a lot in the media to self-isolate, and the Australian Government Department of Health is actually encouraging people to self-isolate and to take time out to avoid getting the coronavirus, but actually self-isolation could be doing more harm than good, right?
Right.
And so when you're seeing all these people with fear, could they actually be affecting their immune system by not actually getting out in the sunshine? Because people do think often with self-isolation like they're locked up in a prison cell, right?
That's right. Isolation, it can be a very misunderstood term. What does isolation mean? It probably means different things for everyone. But I think the common meaning that people take from isolation is, as you said, being in a jail cell, being in a dark room, closing your curtains, being scared, being constricted. When we constrict, we don't breathe, right? So isolation doesn't necessarily mean staying home in a dark room, watching TV all the time. Isolation could mean, well, you're by yourself, which is something you probably need right now. Be by yourself. Being outside, being in the sunshine, which will boost your vitamin D and improve your immunity, improve your mood. Taking deep breaths, making sure you drink lots of water. Those simple things can be incorporated into your daily life, into your daily minute, so that this doesn't have that much of an impact on you. So that's what I'm recommending. I'm recommending these simple measures that people can take that will really allow them to get through this with a stronger mind, body, and spirit.
It's amazing how powerful we are as human beings to heal ourselves.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of myths also around the value of sunshine. A lot of people say that sunshine causes skin cancer, for example, whereas we need that vitamin D, right?
That's right. Sunshine is an essential part of who we are and how we live, and blocking out sunlight is not going to make your health any better.
Absolutely. So definitely get out and get some sunshine. And now hugs are really good too, right?
Yes, that is a little bit of a gray area now. I mean, okay, so hugs have shown to boost immunity. It also has shown to reduce pain and anxiety and make people have lower blood pressures. And I'm not saying go and hug everyone that you see. What I'm saying is that people without symptoms who have done that 2-week isolation period are okay in giving somebody else who's done that 2-week isolation period and not showing symptoms. It's okay to hug that person, I believe. But if you feel uneasy about hugging somebody, that feeling of uneasiness will overtake the benefits that you're going to get from a hug. So again, it goes back to your mind-body connection and how you feel. Again, the same thing with a mask as well. You know, they've shown that masks don't really have an effect in reducing the coronavirus transmission rate. But if you're wearing a mask and it makes you feel good and safe, well then that mask is probably good for you. There's some people who are wearing masks who don't feel good. And for those people, you probably need to wear a mask. But when you have that mask on, be mindful of your breath. Because most people who have masks on are in a sense of being shut up in a certain way and don't want to breathe deeply. Still breathe as deeply as you can during this time and moving forward in the future.
That's a really good point.
Yeah.
You know, our bodies are energetic beings.
That's right.
We
Yes.
are energy, and
Yes.
a lot of our energy comes from our breath.
100%. 100%.
So when we say that breath work, like what does that look like? Because a lot of people may not realise what deep breathing is, or is there a system that you use?
So yes, the Meer method healing has incorporated breath work into our offerings and our programs. But breath work doesn't have to be technicalized. It doesn't have to be jargonized. It can be very simple. You know, some simple type of breath work is making sure you breathe in deeply while you're counting. So some people do box breathing where you breathe in for 4 seconds, hold for 4 seconds, breathe out for 4 seconds, and hold for 4 seconds. That's a very effective, simple technique that you can do, incorporate into your daily life that will make you get in more oxygen, put out more carbon dioxide, reduce free radical formation, which will also numb down your fight, flight, sympathetic response and boost your parasympathetic relaxation response.
Very good. And then there's other techniques where people hold longer and breathe out less, or hold shorter and breathe out more,
right.
which has different effects on the body, right?
Basically, there's many different ways of doing breath work out there. I suggest you do your research, find out what method you like, what method you're able to do, and start that right away. Start that right away. Don't wait till tomorrow. Again, you can do that 4 minutes in, hold for 4 minutes, 4 minutes out, hold for 4 minutes. That's a really simple thing that you can do right now.
Fantastic. Meer method healing.
Meer method healing, yeah, that's right.
Fantastic. Okay, and what else can people do, maybe who are sitting at home watching this, you know, like with all the panic buying and everything that's happening? I mean, is it really necessary?
Interesting about the panic buying. Now, are you panic buying for yourself? Are you panic buying for your family? Are you panic buying because you're scared you're not going to be able to leave your house? Ask the question of why you're panic buying. Are you panic buying because when you get something, you release you know, an excitatory sort of neurotransmitter like dopamine? When you buy something, you get something, you feel good. Are you panic buying because it's making you feel good? You have to ask the questions of why you're panic buying. Do we really need all that stuff? Do you have neighbors? You know, if you don't maybe not need to panic buy, if you can get together with a bunch of friends and family who can share some stuff, because sharing has also been shown to really boost morale and boost immunity and make us feel better. So ask the questions of why you're panic buying, okay? But again, you know, the panic buying and all these other stuff that's happening is really making people forget that we are very resilient human beings, and we have the ability to fight disease and really do okay at the end of the day.
Now, research also shows that fear can affect people's nervous systems. It can create depression. Worst case scenario, it could lead to suicides, right? So that fear actually has an effect on the body, right? So could you explain the chemical or scientific explanation of how fear affects the body?
So fear is a feeling that sends signals from your brain to your body, releasing fight-flight neurochemicals, epinephrine, norepinephrine. These neurochemicals, some others, these neurochemicals tend to make your body constrict, create shallow breathing, increase blood pressure. The constriction of the body leads to muscle tension, leading to lactic acid, more acidity, more reduction in gut health, and also utilization of the neurochemicals that we need for day-to-day life. Also reduces your depth of sleep, also makes you want to consume more glucose because this this system utilizes glucose for energy, and once you run out, you want more. And then eventually you're releasing cortisol, which is an immunosuppressant, which dumps more glucose into your bloodstream. So it's this cycle that feeds itself and feeds itself. And if we have these programs in our heads, and we keep feeding these programs and interact with other people who also have these programs in their heads, then we resonate on the same frequency, and this just gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And if we feed the monster in our heads, which then just takes over, and that's what's happening today.
So basically the message is the fear that people have around the coronavirus could be making them sick.
It is making them sick.
It is making them sick, right.
It is making them sick. Right. Because I've noticed that people have higher blood pressures, they're requiring more pain medications, they're not sleeping as much and requesting more sleep medications, they're not hydrating enough, their muscles are tense, and it's obvious to see what's happening.
Right, so people may not be consciously thinking about this, they're going into fight or flight.
That's right, yes.
And they're panicking unnecessarily. I mean, sure, there is this virus is going around, but really how much worse is it than the common flu?
Well, 80% of people with coronavirus resolve with no aggressive medical intervention. So they're saying if you present with the symptoms of coronavirus being very clear, being the cough, the dry cough, the fever, the body aches and weakness, and in severe cases, not most cases, severe cases, shortness of breath, then you should seek care. But most people don't get to that shortness of breath stage, and they're being told to self-isolate, which means that you're expected to get better in most cases.
Well, it makes sense to breathe deeply to avoid the shortness of breath, right?
That's right, 100%.
So now for those that don't know you, Dr. Meer, now you have a Canadian accent, right?
Yeah.
So you're from Canada originally, you've been practicing on the Gold Coast a long time. Can you share a little bit about why you got into medicine, a bit of your history?
I am Canadian. I have been practicing in the Gold Coast, and you might ask why I'm here. I came here for the sunshine, right? So being in Australia has been a very, very great experience for me. But I used to work in a couple of provinces in Canada and have been involved in regenerative, integrative, and functional medicine since the beginning of my career. I've really been interested in and enthralled and passionate about these methods and techniques which I have incorporated into my practice in simple ways, whether it be public practice or private practice. Yeah.
Very good. I know people will be thinking, is that Canadian or American? It's definitely not American. Okay, great. And we don't know if you're going to be going back to Canada at this stage with all the blocks on people getting in and out of Australia at the moment.
That's right. That's what makes it so exciting.
So, all right. So, for people want more information, they go to your Facebook page, which is?
Facebook page is Meer Method Healing, and just leave us a link if you have any questions, concerns, just drop us comments. We have created a program for you that you can jump onto right away, which will give you these tips and these techniques and really help you boost your immunity, promote cellular regeneration, and make you happier, healthier, and stronger.
Beautiful. Fantastic. Any final words?
You guys, stay safe, stay calm, breathe as much as you can, take care of yourself, and take care of one another. We all need it right now, and we're going to come out of this better than ever.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Dr. Meer.
Thank you so much, Aldwyn.
Great.
Cut.